You're such wonderful human beings who show up every time we do a show. Have you ever noticed it's always the same names?
Yeah.
Such absolute fucking legends. Awesome.
We see you.
We see you people.
We see you.
We see you people. Although what I do notice as well is 61 people watching, right, it says. At launch, it will go up. And there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 names in the chat. 14 names, but over 60 people watching. If you're watching and you don't normally comment in chat,
just say hi.
Right now, I just want to know, what hobby project are you working on? You don't have to be working on it this minute in time, just in general. What hobby project are you working on? Let me know. If you want to stick it on a postcard, amazing. Yeah, I have to, though. Speculium tonight is because I might be doing some painting, Nick, to be fair. So I've... There's a couple of things, right, that's going on here. First things first, Wednesdays have been a bit meh. Now, I've noticed that this happens throughout the course of an edition, so I'm not massively panicking right now, but Wednesdays have become a bit meh, right? Rebelting an Eldite Army, the new Raven Guard character, good man. Mechanicus Combat Patrol, building Vertus Praetors, Avatar of Cain. I fucking love that model. That model's beautiful. New Sharp model. Citizen Sigmar Great Cannon. There you go, Steve. Thank you, Chris Bailey, for the 1 gifted membership. So I've noticed that Wednesdays have become a bit flat, and I don't know why. And I think, well, I think I do know why. I think it's because of the edition, right? I think it's the edition. So what normally happens is a new edition launches, Wednesday streams, loads to talk about, right? Without doubt, tons to talk about. Then the edition, as it carries on, it gets updates and new rules, and we get releases, we get new codexes, tons to still talk about. And then we get into the twilight years. We get into now, right? The last kind of 8 months of the edition, right? At which point, there's not really anything to talk about. And so I noticed that the viewership goes from 200 to 300 people down to like 100 to 150. I noticed that the revenue drops a bit and everyone's a bit meh about it all, right? Black Templar Blade Guard, love it. Tempest Scions are cool as shit. Avoiding Paint and Krieg. Come on, you can do it. Death Guard Army, love it. Commission painting Emperor's Children, good man. Lord of Change getting some paint today. So yeah, so there's that's part 1, right? That's part 1.
Sanguinary Guard, different style, painting them white instead of gold.
Oh, that sounds interesting. I would like to see those when you do them, Jill. That sounds cool as shit. So that's part 1. Part 2 is I don't know why, but my hobby mojo for painting power armor has gone through the fucking ceiling, and I sometimes wonder if this is Games Workshop's plan with all the Space Marine releases. Like, do loads of Space Marine releases, watch everyone's hobby mojo for Space Marines go through the fucking ceiling, sell Space Marines. I mean, I haven't bought anything because we can't, but my desire for painting power armor has gone through the ceiling. That, as well as I've suddenly decided, and I've been umming and ahhing about it for ages, but I've basically gone to my head where I want to enter some pieces into painting competitions over the next few years. Probably to be told they're shit and win nothing, but I want to give it a go, right? I want to try. And that's kind of, when I hit that kind of point, it then triggers the infamous ADHD hyperfocus. So I really want to paint some models and keep practicing. So if the chat's going to be a bit flat on Wednesdays, well, we might be just do some extra hobbying at the same time. You guys can hobby along, and we can hang out, and you can gift 150 memberships and super chat 1,200 quid. And
you could call it the Hobby Hump Day.
Hobby Hump Day's a great name, by the way. And then Luce wanted a hobby too, because she won't necessarily admit this, but she also has hyperfocus tendencies.
No, I do not.
She definitely does. And when every single moment of the day you're like, where's Luce gone? And you turn the corner to see her knitting in the lounge. You're like, okay, yeah, cool.
Have you fed yourself today?
Yeah, the children are still not dressed and walking around naked. The dog's starving, hasn't been fed for a week. Busting for the toilet, hasn't been let out for a fortnight. So yeah. So that's what we're going. That's my plan. And I started on Monday. If I do a bit of this action, I started on Monday with this chap, right? With an Emperor's Children model. And I'm following a siege guide for painting the pink. And what I have done, I don't know if you guys have noticed since Monday, but the tone of the pink has changed because I've started glazing up the colour. And I think it's quite clean on the whole at the moment, but my fucking god, this model's difficult right now. Okay. He is, however, going to be part of the Monday poll to continue painting, as well as Archaon, because if we start something on a Monday, we add it to the poll, right? So at the moment, I'm unsure as whether I'm going to keep doing this guy for competition or not, or Emperor's Children in general for competition. Although I do like the shade of pink that's coming out, and it's many glazes and layers. It just takes a long time to get to this kind of nice, clean, saturated pink. So, not sure. So what I did today is I went and base coated this cheeky chap, right? What are you looking at?
I'm looking.
Man with a stick.
Yeah.
So,
I'm looking at your cheeky chap.
Chief Librarian Tigerius is there with his fucking broom handle up in the air. And I did his base and his backpack, etc. And his head, right? All good and ready to go. So what I'm thinking about doing today is I'm thinking about working on Chief Librarian Tigerius. I could also just work on him instead. But I am on a bit of an... I've kind of returned to a bit of an Ultramarines hype literally because of new Sicarius. Although I think new Calgar is beautiful, it's literally because of new Sicarius. I'm back to going, well, I kind of want to do Ultramarines again. So that's that. I need to take my jumper off here because it's too hot. Losing heart at the base coating stage is natural. Shading makes things look worse, but highlighting step is where the magic happens. Stay with it. Oh no, I'm not liking it. I'm enjoying it. So, to be clear, I'm not upset with the progress of this guy. I think the progress of this guy's really nice. I'm really happy with how the pink's coming on. But I think for entering Beachhead competition, I don't think I'm going to be happy with the result. And I think I'll get a quicker result with something like this. I don't know. I'm not sure. So, meh. So we're going to maybe do some painting and talk to you wonderful people. Alex Shepherd, thank you for 10 gifted memberships. Are you related to Derek?
No.
Did you get the reference?
I did.
That's right. I could be metrosexual.
What's that?
Saw a digital update with his helmet instead of his bare head and him holding the current Victric shield, and man, that looked amazing. For who? New Kato. Oh, Kato. New Kato is fucking gorgeous. Smurfs interest me, damn it, Dempsey. Smurfs interest me too. So, I'm thinking about doing some work on Tiggy. Although Tiggy's not traditional Smurf colours, right? Because he's in librarian armour, so it's a darker blue. So I have got... In here, chat, we have got what I dug out, which was the project I started when I started playing Space Marine 2 a year ago. So this has all been done a long time ago, and I dug it out last night. In fact, I got home last night, went into the garage before I came up to bed and pulled all this stuff out. So in here we have Marines and Blade Guard, right, and Assault Intercessors. And what you should notice is that the blues are different blues. So one is very slightly brighter than the other one. This is darker. This one is Cantor blue. This one is Macragge blue. Right? And what I've noticed is actually... Oh, I have got Cantor. Good, I've got Cantor on the side. I was about to say I might not be able to do Tiggy because I don't know if I've got Cantor.
Macragge blue sounds like some dodgy skin infection. Oh, I've got Macragge blue.
Again.
Oh, you poor thing. That's it. You've got to put the cream on for the full course, otherwise it'll just come back worse.
So there we go, right? So Kato, new Kato, is the model that I'm now currently contemplating painting for the competition in January, depending on when he comes out and if I can get my hands on him. If I can get my hands on him, I think I want to do Kato because I think he is utterly stunning. What I do need to do is I need to pop out the chat. I need to copy the URL. I need to go into my custom browser docs. We need to go custom browser docs. Paste it in there, apply, and chat should just appear. Good. So now chat's there. Right, good. I've got chat there. That means I can now, on this tab, I can open up the Games Workshop window with Tiggy in it. Will be a good second best Ultramarine at Beachhead. Oh, nobody. You've been doing Ultramarines for a long time. I've got no doubt you'll beat me. But the thing is, right, in seriousness, I think part of painting competitions is going to be start entering, expect not to get anywhere, take the feedback, improve, and rinse repeat, right? So if I get to Beachhead and I enter it and yours is better, you know what I'm the sort of person to do? I'm not going to tell you why yours is worse than mine. I'm going to say to you, how did you do that? And how did you do that? And how did you do that? That's the kind of person I am. But we're going to get going. And then you guys can hang out with us. It's weird having chat over here now. I will definitely get used to seeing it. Otherwise, basically, you could just tell me how your Wednesday's been. We went and walked some alpacas.
Well,
Not a sentence I thought I'd say on a Wednesday.
one alpaca called Outrage, who was actually very lovely.
I mean, it was all right.
And then things really got exciting when the lady who was taking us round, I said, I noticed they've been sheared because I can see the lovely lines. What do you do with the wool? And she was like, oh, I spin it and dye it and then I sell it in like skeins of wool. And I looked at her like, are you joking? Do you have some in your gift shop? And she was like, yeah. Only a few though, because it's just me that does it. I'm not like this big company that does it. So there's only a few because it's just me. And then she said, I can show you how to spin the wool after. Oh my God, we're never leaving.
She's annoying. I'm going to eat my calzone, then I'll start painting. I've not had a calzone for ages.
I've never had one.
I'm entering a local painting competition on Saturday. Haven't started painting for it yet. You might be a bit late for it, Des, unless you've got the next 2 days booked off.
No, wouldn't you just fold a pizza in half?
I mean, isn't that essentially what a calzone is anyway?
Okay. Or could it be a really weak pizza if you can just fold it in half?
Just a quick question. If practicing for Beachhead, does it stop you from getting your own army painted? Well, I don't know if I'm even going to play a Beachhead, I'll be honest. I said this to Joe the other day. What I might do is I might go to Beachhead with a painting competition entry, and then I might just not have a gaming ticket so I can hang out with all you wonderful people that have bought tickets and just come and say hello. Because I feel like last Beachhead I didn't spend enough time talking to people. So what we're doing here, if you care, is we're making a super watered down glaze. Adding loads and loads and loads of water to it. Like loads and loads of water to it. Because Tiggy's armour is a very dark blue. So I want to come... It looks like I need to go dark down. So I've taken Cantor and Night Lords. And we're just going to start glazing on some dark blue. If you're glazing on for a colour transition, you always want to drag the brush towards where you want the strongest colour.
need help with your cheese.
Mostly. Yeah, it's very dark actually, isn't it? I like the tone.
I don't like your tone.
What if it's dark enough? I have to add some black to it. I make a decent calzone. You never mean to. Just fuck up putting pizza in the oven. Let's keep going and see what it looks like. Both with the shin pad is I can always just repaint it. Lucy's definitely hobbying. She hasn't got chat on because she doesn't like you all.
Not true.
Do you have chat on?
No, but not because I don't like them. I love chat.
Why don't you have chat on then?
Because this is a hobby stream.
It's a Wednesday.
Yeah, I'm going to watch the chat all over again so I can make a note of who does things.
The hat tricks and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Will they get belated dings?
Yes.
Start a Friday stream with a fucking sea of dings.
Ding, ding, ding. Poor dog. She's not going to know what's going on.
I don't know if this is actually making enough of a difference yet. That's kind of the lighting from the camera there, but the rim is definitely darker. I really like custom colour schemes, but I also love following box art. I'm wondering if it would have been better mixing Cantor with black. Who knows? What colours am I using? I'm currently using Night Lords mixed with Cantor. Because the blue on the image for the for Tigerius is a lot darker than what I've airbrushed on. But I'm trying to glaze it on so I can keep some naturally bright points and bring the dark down to where the shadows would fall. Which is one of the beauties about glazing. And then because I've got a one-to-one mix with Cantor and Night Lords, it shouldn't be such a stark transition. Once it dries on, you'd almost not know it's there. Which is obviously the point. Because if I use something like Null Noil or a black to do this, it would be very stark. But glazing is a monumental patience process. Especially if you're going to try and be precise with the placement as well. I'm putting a fair amount on some areas right now, so I've got my bigger brush out. Bigger brush. Basically, you're making the paint very translucent, so where you apply it, you're kind of tinting the undershade. So if you put too different a colour on, it can look really weird. And it will dry really fast as well, which is obviously a bonus for seeing how it looks. I feel like the back of his head is also is the whole thing as well, that's odd. Okay. Inside this portion here is very dark as well. We can get that on quite wet. He's less of a transition, that one, so. Get it filled in. I've got some glazing plan coming up within the next few weeks. What for? Models or donuts?
Oh, both are good. How's it been starting to wrangle the tradesmen in?
It's already horrible.
Is it?
Yeah, I'm excited.
What's horrible about it?
Just trying to get them to do whatever you want when you want to do it. I mean, it's partly our fault because it's taking so long.
Oh, they got other jobs, and it's now conflicting calendars.
Yeah.
Yeah, not fun.
It'll be fine.
That in itself must be a massive headache.
I mean, tradesmen are a massive headache in general. They're always like, yeah. Yeah, we'll get it done, yeah.
Yeah. When? When I ask you.
Might get to hobby this weekend, but have some one-to-one terrain painting to finish bloody cupboards. I'm not sure we can count the cupboards as actual terrain, Jill, unless we're going to be allowed to play on it.
I love watching the like upcycling and refurbishing stuff on Facebook.
Like reels.
How people have an eye for seeing an old bit of furniture in some dusty corner of a auction or something, and they instantly go, I know exactly what I'm going to do with that, and I'm going to turn such a profit on that. It's mad. And they make it look really easy. Just in some small square footage of their garage, poof, they've just made $400 or something.
Anything's easy if you've done it before.
And then the old pressure washing videos. Ah, that cleans my soul. Watching someone's driveway get pressure washed.
Need something to put on the night shows. What is it you're glazing, did you say? The upscale grey nights. Building them gave me the itch to paint them. Amazing. Now the reason why sometimes painting, especially painting or trying to paint to a high level, is a bad thing for me personally is because I struggle to concentrate. So every now and again what I do is I switch to a different colour altogether.
Good news, buddy. I have passed my bike test on Monday and just picked up today a Quickie R6F 2010 equals D.
It doesn't equal D, that's a smiley face. Massive congratulations, OG Death Dog, you legend. Now everyone needs to super chat a yellow one or gift 5 members for congratulations. That works, doesn't it? We get paid for his congratulations?
Yeah, definitely works that way.
Huge congratulations, Mr. the Death Dog. Thank you for the $10. The Springies, thank you for 5 gifted. The he listen chat. Thank you, Mr. the Springies, for 5 gifted memberships. You're a hero. Shit on the bottom of this model here. Oh, it's going to get pissed off with this. There you go, got it. Got it. Cool, thank you for the one gifted. We will assume that any gifted is also support for Liam's Hobby Mojo. I feel like that's a relatively reasonable assumption. That little probably end, won't we? Any New Year's resolutions planned? Jesus Christ, Escapade! It's still September.
I'm going to start practicing my Christmas food soon. I'm going to do a twist on the snowy moon cake, which is, I think, it's a Chinese festive food, and it's usually savoury, but I found a dessert one that is pretty much solid custard in the middle.
Ugh.
But I'm gonna do a twist on it because I quite like the fact that you encase something. So I'm gonna make my chocolate mousse recipe, but I'm gonna set it for a bit longer and then shape it into the moon cake. Keep the original moon cake casing, so the inside will be dark chocolate, the outside will be white, and then I can get really tiny holly decorations so they look like mini Christmas puddings. But it's actually Belgian chocolate mousse.
Okay, so it's not custard.
No.
I'd have been out otherwise.
Yeah, I'm out. So I'm going to practice those, and then I need to make my Christmas pudding fairly soon.
Old custard can get in the sea.
And I want to make proper medicinal marshmallows. So the mince pie pastry only uses egg yolk, so I'm going to have a whole bunch of whites. So I might chuck those into the marshmallow and make some medicinal marshmallows, which only I will eat because no one else seems to eat any fun food in this house.
Lies.
I'm actually feeling much better tonight. I don't know what was going on with me the last 2 nights. Do you think you can give yourself delayed travel sickness?
No.
Oh. I had a theory that because I was knitting on the bus, did I have delayed travel sickness? And that's why I felt bizarrely ill.
You didn't tell me you were knitting on the bus.
Yeah, I knit on the bus a lot.
You've become that lady.
Yeah, it's great. Nobody talks to you on the bus
No,
when
because
you're
I
the
think
one
you're
that
crazy.
knits.
I think you're a fucking lunatic, that's why.
Fine by me, I get left alone on the bus.
I've always wanted to get into learning Blender, so that'd be my plan. Blender? As in the 3D construction tool.
We should have a knitting bus that just takes you around the lovely parts of where you live, and then just starts to do a bus route that drops you back off, so you can knit while you're on the bus and chat or listen to music and just be on the bus.
Okay, bus route, babe. I don't think we need this.
I think I've stumbled onto a great idea there.
23 members. I'm not keeping up. Nailed it. 3D design software. Yeah. You find masturbating has a similar effect, but when you're on the bus. If I see you masturbate on the bus, that's I'm going to come and sit next to you. Just maintain eye contact. You'd be like, right, what are we watching?
Some people use that as inspiration.
Do they?
I don't think it would be the awkward thing you think it will be.
Hey, Mr. Sandy, how are you? How are you, you wonderful human?
This top's beginning to get heavy. It's going to give me shoulder ache soon.
A lot of sand on this one. Sandy road. All the way up over his leg. Doing my night lodge disco lodge, sounds good. What I'm doing right now is I'm getting some base coats blocked in, because it will show me if there's any tough spots which are prone to errors, where I would slip with the brush. What I don't want to do, of course, is spend hours glazing up some blue, only to find that every time I try and paint a little bit of robe over the top of it, I'm going to touch it anyway. So by doing this, by putting colours in, I'll probably find out any pain points straight away. Some people don't do this, some people just go for it and then they're just a bit neater than me, but I think trying to find those pain points now is very important to me. So imagine today's going to be a ton of base coat work. So going in that gap there on that belt, look, that's not where I really wanted the paint to go, but because I use quite thin down paint for this stage, probably hide that with some thinned recessed colours. As it stands, chat, I fully intend to just completely document my competitive painting journey, so if you hate it, you just tell me now. Because I'm open to trying other things on Wednesdays as well. I mean, today's not changing because I'm already halfway through painting and I wanted to do it, so it's tough. Led by the Eagle's going to be tough. Okay. For all you wonderful humans, by the way, who commented on the last one of these that we did on Monday for the algorithm gods, it definitely made a difference. Tony, thank you for the one gifted. You're a legend. Absolute legend. Up to 24. One more to 25. A zoom camera. I can zoom. Just need to make sure it doesn't move around so much you'll get seasick and you can still see what I'm doing.
A burning branch to the wise and mysterious god algorithm.
He is mysterious. I don't know about wise. But thank you. Captain Rex, thank you for the one gifted. Up to 25. Legends. Quarter of the way there. What's that in there? What's that little bit in there? Bookmarks, I'm sure. That boot's a problem. Dave, thank you for one gifted. Okay, we can strengthen that back out. This is why we do this step. Right, this is why I do this step. Anyone hobbing tonight was thinking about what sparks your mojo. If I could figure out what sparks people's hobby mojo, Dave, and bottle it, I think I'd be a rich man.
Do you know what sparks my mojo?
Hobby mojo, I hope we're talking about right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, go on.
Walking through posh shops like John Lewis and just walking through their gifts department or their makeup bag department or jumpers and stuff, and just walking past things and saying, that doesn't look so bad, and being able to touch the product and like unzip it and have a look at the stitching, it really does inspire me, because apart from seeing what people are willing to pay for that product, it is obtainable. It's not some ridiculously polished product. There are still not mistakes, but sort of imperfections, and it made it to sale. So then when I can compare my own skill set to something that someone will pay for, that inspires me. Oh, I could do that. That's not that hard at all. It's just I can't be bothered. But actually now I can, because there it is on a hanger looking pretty decent. I wouldn't pay that money for it, but someone will. Or if I'm not sure what to do for a sewing project, I'll go through the gifts departments, because there's always lovely little fabric things that, again, it's like, well, that looks really complicated, but actually that's just this and this.
That's interesting.
Or if it's food, because now we seem to have the most ravenous preteen ever eating out of house and home, just go and walk up and down the cake aisle. It's all just sugar, bread, sugar, flour, eggs, and possibly chocolate anyway. But walk up and down.
One of my favourite things to post on Instagram is work in progress.
Yeah.
Because when I show people often an end product miniature that I've done, people use words like, and it sounds like I'm going to blow my own trumpet, but people use these words like incredibly neat, very tidy.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, but it's not. It doesn't start like that.
No,
Like, if we show you this guy
no.
right now, right? This is messy and rough. It's very messy, very rough. I can't get in a bit of that. It's really irritating because I can't get my brush in there. But I like showing those kinds of work in progress pictures to people that are working on their own stuff at home, because this is what helped my motivation. People that are working on their own stuff at home go, oh, it doesn't always look neat and tidy. It's not like it starts neat and it ends neat and there's no excuse me, there's no room for error. I think I'm gonna have to give up trying to get to that bit. I don't think people can see it, but I know it's there.
But you're also learning a skill, and it is harder to learn the older you get. So no matter how shit you think your first attempt is, never throw it away, because the whole time you keep on, you're still learning new skills, which is really hard. Not only have you had to carve out the free time, and maybe you're a parent or a full-time worker or a carer, or you work away from home so you have none of your stuff with you, so you've had to carve out that time, which is a whole other version of time management. You've then, and setting up to paint, that's not 5 minutes.
Yeah.
To get actually into the flow of it, that takes time.
It's difficult.
Researching colour theory and all of that, that's a whole, like, there's so much.
Oh, I gave up trying to learn colour theory.
I have a magazine article upstairs somewhere, and I kept it for when the boys are really hard on themselves when they're trying to do a hobby. But hobbies that are not instant reward, it does something really special to the cognitive part and because there's forward planning, there's managing expectations alongside ambition, which is really hard to have those two things going at the same time, because usually the ambition takes over and then you're getting way over your head in your new skill. Then there's sourcing components and keeping the inspiration going so that you'll pick it up again. Now we live in a world of instant results, instant gratification. To put down a work in progress, pick it up again and still have the same enthusiasm for it, that does something really special to your brain. I'll see if I can dig it out. I definitely kept it though. So whenever I want inspiration, I just look around all the posh shops, especially when I see things like shortbread for sale for a tenner just because it comes in a tin. It's shortbread. Literally 3 ingredients. Do not pay a tenner for shortbread.
Maybe let that white dry a bit, and then I'm going to put another layer or 2 on it. Remembering to trust the process is key to maintaining hobby mojo. Facts.
Yeah. And also writing little notes for yourself. I recently learned puff pastry. That is not a summer pastry. It is not. You need to be in a walk-in fridge while you're doing it. So I have a little magnetic thing on the fridge that I just write little notes. Or like the equation from Fahrenheit to Celsius, or little tips and tricks. If you're working with freshly milled flour versus shop flour, the measurements can change wildly.
I thought that foot might be a problem for this white, so we're going to get the white in at the lower part. Try and get a nice solid coverage. Clean white is very hard to do as well. This is one of those things that I'm going to have to practice a lot if I want to paint at a higher level, I think. And Celestra Grey is just not doing it for me as a base coat at the moment. Because it gets quite bitty, it gets quite grainy. And it just sticks bits to your model. It's, you know. So that bit there that's just come off my brush. Where's the Servo Scroll palette? You can fuck off. Yeah, there's just so much gritty shit in Celestial Grey. I think I need a better base coat for my brighter colours. It's less bitty. Mind you, the intent for this at the moment is practicing the Space Marine, so you know. But what I love to do is paint a model from a range. I've done this before as well. I did this with a bike farseer in Eldar, right? I painted a bike farseer in Eldar ages ago, and then I painted a whole army, and I painted the bike farseer again. And you can hold the two against each other. Get a nice clean white there now, mostly. Try Grace here. I need to. I actually don't have a pot of it. I need to go and get some more, and I've just been lazy. Grace here was my go-to, and I don't know where my pot's gone. But I also like the kind of bluey grey tinge of Celestial Grey, believe it or not. Quite nice. Korvax white with two coats. You just never start white with white though. Always start white with a grey. I always shade with a blue. And then end with a white. Highlight with a white.
Korvax white reminds me of me chatting to James the other day. He's interested in the spray cans because the airbrush set him off.
Okay. I did give him the choice at the time.
Yeah, I know.
So we definitely can spray can. I never use GW whites. I use P3 Mono white. I use GW everything pretty much, apart from matte black. And even then, I've got Abaddon black and Chaos black in front of me, and Corvus black. I actually prefer Corvus black to matte black. I just prefer Citadel to everything. The bonus though with painting is with any kind of art, your favoured tool is entirely down to your own preference and style. There isn't this one's better. No matter what some people on the internet would have you believe, there isn't this one's better. Chat, we're on 26 of the finest members. I don't know if the painting stream idea has worked, at least.
That's alright.
I don't think it's worked. We tried something different, it's not worked. Got less people than normal. We tried it. I'm prepared to try things, though. Two coats of Corvax white, wash with Rakarth flesh, coat back up with Corvax, tip highlight with pure white, looks great for tabards. I mean, that sounds like a lot of effort, which I'm here for. I'm not sure it's the kind of white I'd want. Good. I'm glad we stopped with these base coats. Because what I'd have done is I'd dived right into the blue, I'd have glazed it right up. And then I'd have gone shit out on my grey, and I'd have got some grey on the blue and been so angry. A lot of effort, literally 5 steps. I mean, saying literally 5 steps isn't really... Like, I can say spray Cantor blue. I can then say glaze Cantor blue and Night Lords blue to get a transition. That's the second step. And that can take fucking 3 days. Daniel Taylor, thank you for 5 gifted memberships. It's relative, right? So, like, it sounds cool. If it works for you, that's all that matters. I do my whites differently. I start normally with Celestra Grey. I get a nice strong base coat of Celestra Grey, and then maybe I'll layer up to Ulthred depending on how bright I want it to be. I'll shade it with Thinned Thunderhawk. Layer back up with some Ulthern, and then edge with White Scar. I do it in one step, paint it. Exactly. It's in fact one step, that's what it is. I know, it is a lot of steps. It's like the armour, right? When you come to like Space Marine armour, there's a lot of people, I'm different to people here, and how people do it is, there's no right or wrong way. I really hate the you should do it this way, you should do it that way kind of stuff. Like, there's no right or wrong way. So I know people who will get a coloured spray with an airbrush or a rattle can, and they'll spray their miniature a colour, or they'll underspray a black and overspray a red, and then they'll be like, armour's done. And then they'll paint all the details. Nothing wrong with that at all. Absolutely zero wrong with that at all. I don't like it. For me, for most Space Marines, the armour of this guy here is like the majority of the model. So I spend more time on the armour than I do most other things. So I end up glazing all the panels and fucking thinning paint down and feeding it into the grooves and... What's my preference? Thank you, Daniel, for 5 gifted. You're a legend. We are on now 31 chat. We have got 15 minutes to go. Oh my god. These hobby streams fuck off fast, don't they?
They do. I love it. Making time for the mind.
It's mad. Absolutely fucking crazy. Your eldest leaves home next week. You're sad.
Is that Dave?
Yeah.
That's because she's off to uni. She is spreading those wings you helped grow.
As long as this wing's not legs, Dave, eh? Liam does not have a daughter, no.
Right, gotta go you bunch of bellends. Enjoy your hobby time.
Love you, Des. Thanks for hanging out, dude.
Such a bellend.
That's reasonable progress made here, team. Can we have a gift flurry from all of you for the next 10 minutes so I can go to the gym? Or do I message my gym buddy like, sorry, 31 members.
Well, I've already got my night planned, so
What is it?
I'm going to do some diastasis recti repair exercises. And then I'm going to have a bubble bath. And that'll take all night, so
All night?
yeah.
Hopefully you want to go to bed at some point. That Marina has no idea how long I've been on that car. Don't fucking start, Carl. Nobody, thank you for the one gifted. Roll tomorrow.
I've decided I'm only going to weigh myself.
Every 6 months?
No, every 6 weeks.
Weeks, sorry, yeah.
Because I don't think regularly looking at the numbers is going to help. Because women's weight naturally fluctuates anyway because of water retention when you get your period. So I just don't think it'll be helpful.
Well, helpful is...
For me to see the numbers every week.
Helpful's on a person-by-person basis, anyway.
Yeah.
Some people prefer it, some people don't. You
So,
do what works for you.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to see every 6 weeks. And then see how we go. Because I don't think... What I'm actually after is things like getting my flexibility back and my energy levels back and just not using certain food groups as a crutch.
Yeah, I get that.
And I don't think the numbers can really help with that.
The darker blue makes all the difference. I mean, he's a librarian. So because he's a librarian, he has darker blue. Mind you, I do like it. I've painted these guys McCrag blue, and I think I might knock it back with a shade. Come on, chat. Where's this members flurry?
I'm getting really excited for my sewing season.
You what?
Sewing season. Don't sound so exhausted when you talk to me, babe.
Because I was holding my breath when I'm painting.
My sewing season.
What's that then?
All of December, it's like a little advent calendar I make for myself. There's little sewing projects, and James came up with an idea that every 5th day of December we watch a Christmas movie. So we slowly play Christmas film bingo. And all the year, whenever something pops up on my Facebook that's a little sewing thing, I save the video and it goes into my advent calendar. And I've been wanting to make a pair of dungarees for ages.
The American farmhand we got staying with us.
Yes.
How do we make Wednesdays work, chat? Someone help me.
Oh, you done?
Well, it's 9 o'clock, Cleese.
Ah.
I've got to go to the gym at 9:30 to meet my gym buddy. Hot tub cam. I don't think I get away with that on YouTube, unfortunately.
Maybe on Twitch.
I think nudity probably gets me banned on YouTube. Just so you know. I've got more likes than viewers. Who said you had to be naked? Well, Carl wrote nudity. So...
Carl said it.
So YouTube then don't want the money anyway, do they? Well, I'm led to believe it's all fixed at the moment. I'm led to believe it's all fixed at the moment. Gave a like at the start of the stream, went for food and to walk the dog, just got back. How dare you, Willow? How dare you leave the screen? How dare you leave the screen? Looking after your animals and shit. Nonsense.
Nonsense words.
Nonsense words. We'll have to try some like mad rage clickbaity title next Wednesday, see how that works.
Okay. Yeah, I'll have to think about one.
Yeah.
The world isn't as easily shocked anymore, babe, so we have to really
How many Space Marines can I fit in my bum? That's one, isn't
it? Let's find out.
Let's find out live on air.
Yeah, pointy end first.
Teaching my dog to paint.
I think, yeah, do you know what she probably could?
I don't think she could.
She's so clever.
She doesn't have opposable thumbs.
I don't think that'll stop her.
I think it might.
She will find a way. Life finds a way.
Finds a way. Oh. National Treasure caught with his pants down. Yeah, exactly, yeah. Again, in a lay-by.
Why would you admit to that? In well-known dogging area. I don't know.
Wow.
What's he like?
If you rant about Games Workshop, you'll definitely get more views. The thing is, I don't really have anything to rant about Games Workshop right now. To be honest, I don't know if there's anything really rant-worthy. Do you think anything's rant-worthy at the moment? Some form of mystery box opening. The kids be loving that shit. Are you people who are interested in? This is a legitimate question. Are you people who are interested in pre-recorded unboxing of new product? I mean, it's largely irrelevant, so we're probably not going to get as much now anyway. But The marine ones do count, unfortunately. That's why they didn't release any more. So...
I'm gonna start cleaning the kitchen then.
Yeah, I need to go and get ready for the gym. I was just clinging on for the hope that we might get to like 32 members. Did you hear that sigh? That audible sigh for her. Even she's fed up of you. GW fucked up the packaging for Kill Team too well. Forgot to insert. Forgot the insert in some boxes. Ended up with damaged board. Oh, really? That sounds like a rant topic. GW prefers tits to actual fans. Ah! Personally, I only care about unboxing for hobby house things. Could not give two polished turds about GW products. Okay. Adrian, thank you for one gifted. Yeah! 32. Adrian. Thank you, Adrian. You're a legend.
Okay. I'm gonna go and clean the kitchen then.
Yeah, what do you want to say to them before you go?
Best chat.
Best chat.
Bye.
Best chat. I'll be coming off any minute anyway. We got this far. We got this far. There'll be some more progress probably over the next few days. He'll be an option on Monday's stream, I'd imagine. There'll be an option for the hobby show. Oh, excuse me. Oh my god, I'm tired. For those of you who did jump in and gift tonight, thank you so much. You're amazing. I'm getting concerned about Wednesdays. We kind of need all the shows to perform. With Hobby House now ramping up and me having to start to bring contractors in and pay them, I'm getting quite worried. Thank you anyway, you wonderful human beings who did turn up, and for all you beautiful people who gifted and super chatted, you're amazing. I love you. I don't know what to do. Start our own company, call it Thane's Workshop. They've got quite the head start though, Carl, to be fair. They've got quite the head start. I'll be back tomorrow with the Liam and Joe show at 1:30, and then we've got a live game in the evening. It's Paddy versus Tom at 7:30. Friday we come back with After Dark, where we'll try and drown some of these sorrows with some sour cherry mead. All right. You're amazing human beings. Thank you for hanging out. I hope you've enjoyed the progress and the painting and the hangout session. I don't think it's worked. I thought we would probably do this for Wednesdays. It hasn't worked at all. So, yeah, but you're all awesome people. Thank you, Adam, right at the end for 5 gifted. You're amazing.
Talk show?
What do you mean, Adrian, sir? What do you mean, mate? I know this doesn't help, but 40k horror charity content seems to be less in the last few months from quite a few channels. Yeah, it's mostly about how the algorithm's working, which is why the last few streams, lots of people have commented straight after the show. That's genuinely, the views have been up a bit, so that's been amazing. I want to know what Adrian means before I disappear with his talk show. But yeah, we'll see. Thank you for the flurry of 5 at the end there, Adam. Nearly, we're on 38, actually not 37, because Adrian gifted 1 as well. Did I miss that? YouTube tells me we're on 38, so we'll call it 38. Anyway, thank you so much. I'm going to go to the gym and lift heavy weights and be angry, because that'll probably make me feel better. And I'll see you all tomorrow. And then obviously, again, like I said, on Friday, we have After Dark at 9 o'clock. And then we've got Monday, Tuesday, I think it is. Maybe Wednesday as well. Is Wednesday actually still this month? No, Monday, Tuesday is it, and it's the end of the month. Where's the revenue at if we're on Wednesday now? We've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 streams to go. 6 streams to go. Oh, we're fucked.
Have people call in for a fee?
I wouldn't like the idea of charging people to call in, and I also wouldn't like the idea of them just putting people on the internet without knowing what they're going to say live. So I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Yeah, we could be in trouble this month. Actually, a lot of trouble. Hey, thanks so much for watching. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. If not, we'll see you in the next one.